Have you ever met a woman who could calm a raging storm with just a smile? A woman who carries an aura of such effortless grace that she seems to float through life, leaving a trail of beauty and peace in her wake? This is the essence of the Libra woman. She is a fascinating paradox, a blend of gentle spirit and sharp intellect, of social grace and a deep, quiet need for justice. Understanding her is like trying to capture a sunbeam in your hands. She is luminous, warm, and forever just beyond a simple definition. Her soul is a delicate dance between logic and love, fairness and feeling. She walks into a room, and you feel it instantly. The tension eases, conversations flow a little smoother, and the atmosphere becomes lighter, brighter. This is her innate magic. She doesn't demand attention, yet she becomes the quiet center of gravity wherever she goes. Her charm is not a tool she wields intentionally. It is simply the natural fragrance of her soul, a gift from her ruling planet, Venus. She is the eternal diplomat, the peacemaker who believes with all her heart that harmony is not just a pleasant idea, but a fundamental necessity for a happy life. She is on a constant quest for balance, in her world and within herself. Many are drawn to her, captivated by her easy laughter, and the genuine interest she shows in others. She makes you feel like you are the only person in the world when she listens, her head tilted just so, her eyes reflecting a deep understanding. Yet, behind this serene and sociable exterior, lies a mind that is constantly weighing, measuring, and analyzing. She is far more complex than her sunny disposition might suggest. She carries the weight of fairness on her shoulders, feeling a profound responsibility to see every side of every story, which can be a heavy burden for one person to bear. Her mystery lies in this duality. She is an air sign, cerebral and logical, yet ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty, making her a romantic idealist. She is a social butterfly, flitting from one conversation to the next, yet she deeply craves a one-on-one connection that provides security and unwavering loyalty. She can argue a point with the precision of a lawyer, yet she will go to great lengths to avoid a direct confrontation. To truly know a Libra woman is to appreciate the beautiful, intricate symphony of her nature, a composition of light and shadow, mind and heart, forever seeking its perfect harmonious chord. The Libra woman is born under the 7th sign of the zodiac, when the sun makes its journey through the skies between approximately September 23rd and October 22nd. This is a special time of year, marked by the autumn equinox, when day and night are of equal length. This natural equilibrium is the very foundation of her soul. She is a child of balance, born with an intrinsic need to create fairness and harmony in a world that is often chaotic and unjust. This birthright is both her greatest gift and her most profound challenge, as she navigates life with an inner compass that always points toward justice and peace. Her ruling planet is the luminous and lovely Venus. This is the planet of love, beauty, art, and pleasure, and its influence is visible in everything the Libra woman does. Venus blesses her with an irresistible charm, a refined taste, and an eye for all things beautiful. She is drawn to soft fabrics, pleasing colors, beautiful music, and elegant surroundings. It's not about being materialistic, it's about her soul's deep need to be surrounded by harmony. Venus also makes her a hopeless romantic, a believer in fairy tale love, and a partner who gives her heart completely and generously when she finally commits. The element associated with Libra is air. This makes her an intellectual, a thinker, and a communicator. Like the air itself, her mind is always moving, flowing with new ideas, perspectives, and possibilities. Air signs are known for their logic, rationality, and their ability to see situations from a detached, objective viewpoint. This is where her incredible sense of fairness comes from. She can mentally step back from a conflict, listen to all arguments, and find the truth that lies somewhere in the middle. Her mind is a vast and airy space, filled with curiosity and a desire to connect with others through conversation and shared ideas. Her symbol, and it is a most perfect one, is the scales. Libra is the only sign of the zodiac represented by an inanimate object, which speaks volumes about her nature. The scales represent her unending quest for balance, justice, equality, and harmony. She is constantly weighing options, ideas, and feelings, striving to find the perfect equilibrium. This symbol also reveals her greatest struggle, the tendency for the scales to tip back and forth, leading to her famous indecisiveness. She sees so clearly the pros and cons of every choice that making a final decision can feel like an impossible task. Her life is a continuous effort to keep her scales perfectly balanced. At the very core of the Libra woman is a profound and unshakable love for harmony. She physically and emotionally recoils from conflict, loud noises, and ugly confrontations. An argument feels like a personal failure to her, a sign that peace has been broken. This is why she is the zodiac's natural diplomat. She has an incredible ability to mediate disputes, soothe hurt feelings, and help opposing sides find common ground. She will always be the one to say, "Let's look at it from their point of view," because she genuinely believes that understanding is the first step toward peace. Her presence alone can bring a sense of calm to a tense situation. Her charm is legendary, and it is completely authentic. It's not a mask she puts on, it's the natural light of her Venus-ruled spirit shining through. She has a way of making everyone feel comfortable and appreciated. Her smile is warm and genuine, and her ability to listen is a rare gift. This social grace makes her incredibly popular. She loves being around people, not for the sake of being the center of attention, but for the joy of connection and conversation. She thrives on exchanging ideas, sharing stories, and simply enjoying the pleasant company of others. Her social nature is fueled by a true curiosity about people. Fairness is not just a preference for the Libra woman, it is a moral imperative. She has an innate sense of justice that is almost a sixth sense. She can spot inequality or unfairness from a mile away, and it deeply offends her soul. Whether it's a friend being mistreated or a global injustice, her desire to set things right is powerful. This is tied to her intellectual nature. She uses her logic and reason to analyze situations objectively, ensuring that every perspective is heard and considered before a judgment is made. She is the friend you go to when you need unbiased advice, because you know she will weigh all sides with care. However, her strong desire to avoid conflict at all costs can become a significant challenge. She dislikes saying no, and will sometimes agree to things she doesn't want to do, just to keep the peace and make others happy. This can lead to her feeling resentful or taken for granted over time. Her avoidance of confrontation means that problems can sometimes fester, as she would rather ignore an unpleasant issue than face it head-on. Learning to express her own needs, even if it risks creating a temporary disagreement, is one of her most important life lessons. Her journey is about finding the balance between keeping the peace and honoring her own truth. One of the Libra woman's most shining strengths is her gift for communication. As an air sign, she is a natural conversationalist, able to talk about almost anything with intelligence and grace. She doesn't just talk, she connects. She uses words to build bridges, to share ideas, and to create a sense of closeness with others. Her diplomatic skills are unparalleled. She knows exactly what to say and how to say it, to diffuse a tense situation, or persuade someone to see a different viewpoint. This makes her an excellent mediator, counselor, and friend. She listens more than she speaks, absorbing information and making others feel truly heard. Her commitment to justice is another powerful strength. The Libra woman is a fierce advocate for fairness and equality. She believes that everyone deserves a fair chance and will stand up for the underdog without hesitation. Her approach is not aggressive or confrontational. Instead, she uses her logic, reason, and persuasive charm to make her case. She can dissect an argument, identify its flaws, and present a more balanced perspective with incredible clarity. This makes her a trusted advisor and a moral compass for those around her. Her sense of justice is not blind, it is thoughtful, considered, and always aimed at creating a better, more equitable outcome for everyone involved. In matters of the heart, her romantic and loyal nature is a true gift to her partner. When a Libra woman falls in love, she does so with her whole being. She is a deeply devoted and loyal partner who believes in building a life together as a true team. She showers her loved one with affection, beauty, and thoughtful gestures. She remembers anniversaries, plans romantic dinners, and works tirelessly to create a harmonious and beautiful home life. Her loyalty is unwavering. Once she has committed her heart, she will stand by her partner through thick and thin, always striving to maintain the balance and peace within the relationship. Finally, her natural charisma is an undeniable strength that opens many doors for her in life. People are simply drawn to her. Her warmth, her easy smile, and her graceful demeanor create an aura of attractiveness that is both magnetic and comforting. This isn't just about physical appearance. It's an inner light that shines outward, This charisma allows her to navigate social and professional situations with ease, winning allies and making friends wherever she goes. It helps her build networks, influence people, and create opportunities for herself and for others. Her charm is her superpower, a gentle force that helps her shape her world into a more beautiful and harmonious place. Every sign has its shadows, and for the Libra woman, her greatest weakness is, quite often, born from her greatest strength. Her famous indecisiveness, well, it's actually a direct result of her deep desire for fairness. She can see the good and bad in every single option, and the fear of making the wrong choice can honestly be paralyzing. From deciding what to eat for dinner to making those big, life-altering career moves, the process can be, really agonizing for her. The scales in her mind tip back and forth, endlessly weighing pros and cons, which can, understandably, frustrate those around her who are waiting for a decision. She isn't trying to be difficult. She is genuinely trying to find the most perfect, balanced outcome. Her deep-seated avoidance of conflict is, honestly, another significant weakness. The Libra woman craves harmony so much that she will often sacrifice her own needs and desires just to maintain it. She will agree when she disagrees, smile when she is upset, and say yes when her heart is really screaming no. This people-pleasing tendency can, over time, lead to her feeling used or unappreciated. It also means that small problems can grow into large ones because she is, unwilling to address them directly. Learning that healthy confrontation is sometimes necessary for true, long-lasting harmony is a crucial part of her personal growth. A reliance on relationships can also be a shadow side for Libra. The symbol of the scales often represents partnership, and the Libra woman can feel incomplete without a significant other. She is, in a way, a we person in a me world. This can sometimes lead to a dependency on her partner for her sense of identity and happiness. She may stay in an unhealthy relationship for too long, simply because she fears being alone more than she dislikes the imbalance. Finding her own center of gravity and learning to feel whole and balanced on her own is a vital journey for her. She must be one complete person to join with another, not two halves. Finally, her Venusian love for beauty can sometimes veer into the territory of superficiality. She may place too much importance on appearances, both in people and in situations. She can be so focused on making things look perfect and harmonious that she ignores the messy, complicated truths that lie beneath the surface. She might be drawn to a partner for their charm and good looks, only to realize later that there is no deep emotional substance. Her challenge is to look past the beautiful facade and connect with the real, imperfect, and authentic soul of a person or situation, finding beauty in the truth, not just in the presentation. When a Libra woman is in love, she is honestly just the embodiment of romance. Ruled by Venus, she views love as the highest form of art, and her relationship as her masterpiece. She is thoughtful, affectionate, and endlessly creative in showing her devotion. She loves all the classic trappings of romance: candle-lit dinners, flowers for no reason, poetic love letters, and those long walks hand in hand. She doesn't just want a partner, she wants a soulmate, a true other half to share her life with. For her, a relationship is a sacred partnership, a team of two working together to create a world of beauty, peace, and mutual adoration. Loyalty is the cornerstone of her commitment. Once a Libra woman has given her heart, her devotion is profound and steadfast. She believes in the sanctity of her partnership and will work tirelessly to protect it. She's really not one for casual flings or fleeting attractions. She seeks a deep and lasting bond. She will stand by her partner's side, offering support, encouragement, and a listening ear. Her ideal relationship is one of complete trust and transparency, where both partners feel safe and cherished. She expects the same level of unwavering loyalty in return, as betrayal is the ultimate act of injustice in her eyes and can shatter her scales completely. The central theme of her approach to love is balance. She needs a relationship that feels equal and fair, where giving and receiving are in perfect harmony. She just cannot tolerate a one-sided dynamic, where one person holds all the power or makes all the sacrifices. She seeks a partner who is her intellectual and emotional equal, someone she can have deep conversations with and who understands her need for both closeness and mental space. She will constantly adjust and compromise to maintain the equilibrium in her relationship, sometimes to her own detriment, as she works to ensure both partners' needs are being met. A deep emotional and intellectual connection is paramount for her. While she is drawn to beauty and charm, a relationship cannot survive on looks alone. She needs to connect with her partner's mind. She craves stimulating conversations that last late into the night, shared interests, and a partner who challenges her thinking and expands her world. She also needs emotional security, to know that she is loved, valued, and understood on a soul level. She wants a partner who can be both her lover and her best friend, the one person with whom she can be her complete, authentic, and sometimes indecisive self. The Libra woman is, by nature, a social creature, but she's not the loud, boisterous life of the party. Instead, she is the graceful hostess or the charming guest who moves through the crowd with an easy elegance. She just makes social gatherings better simply by being there. Her friendliness is genuine, and she has a remarkable talent for making everyone feel included and important. She can effortlessly drift between different groups, always finding common ground with everyone she meets. She doesn't seek the spotlight, but her natural charisma and warmth often draw it to her anyway. Her social life is a source of joy and energy for her. Conversation is her art form. As an air sign, she thrives on the exchange of ideas and perspectives. She is a brilliant conversationalist, not because she dominates the discussion, but because she is an exceptional listener. She asks thoughtful questions and shows a sincere interest in what others have to say, which, honestly, makes people open up to her easily. She enjoys discussions that are intelligent and balanced, and she has a particular dislike for gossip or mean-spirited talk. She would much rather discuss art, philosophy, psychology, or a fascinating new book than engage in negativity. Her conversations are about building connection, not creating drama. Her style and presence are marked by an understated elegance. Ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty, she has an innate sense of aesthetics. This is reflected in her fashion choices, her home decor, and her general demeanor. She prefers classic, beautiful, and harmonious things over flashy trends. Her elegance is not about being showy. It's about a quiet confidence and a refined taste that is both pleasing to the eye and soothing to the soul. She carries herself with a poise and grace that is captivating, a physical manifestation of the inner balance she so deeply craves. Her love for art is a fundamental part of who she is. She is drawn to all forms of beauty, whether it's a moving piece of music, a breathtaking painting, a beautifully written poem, or a stunning piece of architecture. Art galleries, museums, concerts, and theaters are her happy places. For the Libra woman, art is not just a form of entertainment, it is nourishment for her soul. It represents the ultimate expression of harmony, emotion, and human connection. She often has artistic talents of her own, perhaps in writing, design, or music, using her creativity to bring more beauty into the world. The Libra woman thrives in work environments that are calm, cooperative, and harmonious. She just cannot function well in high-pressure, competitive, or conflict-ridden workplaces. The stress of constant deadlines, aggressive colleagues, or an unjust boss will drain her energy and dim her spirit. She needs a career that allows her to use her natural talents for diplomacy, communication, and creative problem-solving. A beautiful and orderly office space is also important to her. She works best when her physical surroundings are as balanced and pleasing as she hopes her projects will be. She is, without a doubt, a team player through and through. Given her innate sense of fairness and her ability to see all sides of an issue, careers in law, mediation, or human resources are a natural fit. As a lawyer, judge, or diplomat, she can use her sharp intellect and passion for justice to create fair outcomes. In a human resources role, she can mediate employee disputes and foster a positive company culture. She would also excel as a counselor or therapist, where her empathetic listening skills and desire to help others find balance in their lives can be put to excellent use. Any role that involves helping people and promoting fairness will feel deeply fulfilling to her. Her Venusian love for beauty and her creative eye make her well-suited for careers in the arts and design. She would be a wonderful interior designer, fashion consultant, graphic artist, or event planner. These fields allow her to use her refined taste to create beauty and harmony for others. A career as an art curator, gallery owner, or even a makeup artist would also appeal to her aesthetic sensibilities. She has a talent for bringing elements together in a way that is visually pleasing and emotionally resonant, turning a blank canvas or an empty room into a work of art that brings joy to others. She is also a natural leader, though she leads with a gentle hand. She is not an authoritarian boss who barks orders. Instead, she leads by inspiring collaboration and building consensus. She is the manager who listens to every team member's opinion, values their contributions, and ensures that everyone feels respected. Her goal is to create a team that works together like a well-oiled machine, where each part is valued and the overall result is balanced and successful. Roles in project management, public relations, or social activism, where she can bring people together for a common cause, are perfect for her diplomatic leadership style. Beneath her calm and charming surface, the Libra woman's mind is, honestly, a whirlwind of activity. She is a chronic overthinker. Her need to analyze every situation from every possible angle means her brain rarely gets a rest. She replays conversations in her head, wondering if she said the right thing. She agonizes over decisions, imagining every potential outcome of each choice. This constant mental churn can be exhausting and is a source of hidden anxiety for her. While she appears serene and easygoing to the outside world, she is often engaged in a complex internal debate, trying to balance the endless scales in her mind. One of her deepest, most hidden secrets is her profound need for validation. She wants to be liked, and she needs to know that her efforts to create harmony and beauty are appreciated. While she is a social butterfly, she is also surprisingly sensitive to criticism or disapproval. A harsh word can feel like a physical blow, upsetting her delicate inner balance for days. This desire for approval is not about ego. It comes from a genuine need to feel connected, and to know that she is contributing positively to the lives of those she cares about. She needs reassurance that she is loved, valued, and on the right path. The greatest hidden struggle for the Libra woman is the constant tug-of-war between her logical mind and her emotional heart. As an air sign, she is blessed with intellect and rationality. She can analyze a problem with cool detachment. But as a Venus-ruled soul, she is also a creature of deep feeling and romantic idealism. She is often torn between what makes logical sense and what her heart truly desires. This internal conflict is at the root of her indecisiveness. Should she take the practical job or follow her creative passion? Should she stay in a relationship that looks good on paper but lacks emotional depth? This is her lifelong dance. Ultimately, what she secretly craves more than anything is a sense of emotional security. She wants to build a life that is not only beautiful on the outside but also feels safe, stable, and loving on the inside. She yearns for a partner and a small circle of friends with whom she can let down her guard, be her imperfect self, and not have to constantly work to keep the peace. In her secret garden, she dreams of a world where the scales are perfectly still, where logic and emotion are in perfect harmony, and where she is loved unconditionally, not for the charm she projects, but for the complex and beautiful soul she truly